I lost now 17 pounds totally by accident, and that during perimenopause. I'm 48 years old and I lost weight by eating more. Can you believe it? I still cannot believe it myself. Little disclaimer, I'm not a dietitian or a nutritionist, and I'm not telling you to eat like me. Nothing is perfect, but I found a way to eat that works for me. However, I do hope this video helps you in case you are struggling with your weight, but I think literally everybody's different and not every diet works for everyone. That said, I did not plan to lose weight. I was actually happy with my weight and my looks. But there was one thing I did not like: my flabby arms. I was not happy with them and I felt like they made me look older, frumpier. And the thing is, I'm working out at the gym. I mean, like twice a week for over 10 years. It did not make any sense to me that my arms did not look very toned after all this time. Like, I'm lifting weights for so many years and I did not see some sort of muscle definition. So I researched how to get more toned and more muscle definition, and I found out that nutrition plays a huge role in this. So I needed basically to increase my protein massively. I also found out that as we get older, our muscle mass decreases and our organ tissue, blood components and immune bodies decline, all due to the lack of protein. Protein can help all of that. It was clear to me, I need to eat more protein to see those muscles. So what did I do? I downloaded the MyFitnessPal app to keep track of my protein intake. And then for 2 weeks, I just ate my regular food to track my macros. Macros, a term that was last year totally new to me. And I realized I wasn't eating enough protein, even though I ate daily either chicken or fish. Back then I ate probably between 50 to 60 grams protein a day. And I realized another thing. I'm eating way too much fat. And you know why? This is because many years ago, over 10 years ago, I was on keto, or Atkins, how we called it back then, and I lost the fear of fat because I experienced you can lose weight while eating fat. But the problem is, if you start eating carbs, you cannot eat that much fat anymore. And I also, because of that time, kept a constant fear of carbs from that keto time, which now I don't have that issue anymore. In fact, I eat more carbs than ever. I used to have 2 cups of coffee back then with heavy whipping cream in the morning, and 6 tablespoons contain 300 calories and 30 grams fat. That's crazy, I had no idea. Today I only eat around 60 grams fat in one day. Oftentimes I included an avocado for breakfast. I mean, everybody says they are healthy, and they are. However, they are really fat. One medium avocado contains 21 grams of fat and a large one 30 grams of fat. So I used to easily eat in one breakfast my daily allowance of fat, not even mentioning the butter that I put on my slice of bread. And then in the evening, I had oftentimes just a bunch of almonds and cheese, and 30 almonds alone contain 18 grams of fat, because nuts are sadly like pure fat. Wow, I cannot even believe how much fat I used to eat. Avocados, nuts and cheese, they are all healthy choices, but moderation is key. And I was definitely missing moderation with these food items, and I thought I'm doing really well because I'm having not even real dinner, I'm just snacking on a couple nuts and cheese. So, how much protein should we actually eat? So there are lots of different recommendations on how much protein you should eat. The recommended dietary allowance, RDA, for protein is a modest 0.36 grams per pound of your body weight. However, age also plays a role, and we need more as we age, and even more if we want to gain muscles. So I looked a little bit on a bodybuilder forum. They usually have a gram protein per pound of your body weight, and some eat even more. So then I went ahead and adjusted my macros in the MyFitnessPal app to 40% carbs, 30% fat, 30% protein. And the app makes it so easy and calculates everything for you. The numbers will also change according on how active you were. It is pretty crazy. The app is connected with my health app, which collects the data from my Apple Watch. Basically knows if I worked out. It all works automatically. So MyFitnessPal adjusts my protein goal on the days I work out, and on those days I eat 160 grams of protein. And what do I eat on a regular day? So for breakfast I usually have a slice of bread, 2 fried eggs, a tomato, and 2 cups of coffee with almond milk. No more heavy whipping cream. So, and then for lunch or dinner, I have basically the same. It's always a source of protein such as chicken, salmon, tuna, tilapia, shrimp, mussels, steak. And then a source of carbs that is usually a potato or rice or even pasta, and then either a salad or vegetables. So yes, I cook every single meal of mine, and I realize this is not going to work for everyone. I mean, it would involve a lot of meal prepping. I always switch my meals up so I don't get bored. If I, for example, had chicken for lunch already, I won't have it for dinner. I will then have fish. Really, the crazy part is I used to eat only around 1,400 to 1,500 calories a day, and today I eat easy more than 2,000 calories a day. And again, I did this only because I wanted my arms to be toned. But after a couple of weeks eating like that, I realized that I was losing weight. Super slow, really. I would say only like a pound every 4 weeks or so. But then after a couple of months, it was clearly visible. And that was such a big eye-opener. I honestly thought, this is crazy. I'm increasing the calories I'm eating and losing weight. How is that possible? And it just feels so right to me. However, I also increased my workouts, and I go now 3 times to the gym. I feel like I have the body I used to have 20 years ago, and all that kind of by accident. No starving, no dieting, no hunger. I never go hungry to bed. I truly enjoy my meals, and I'm so happy about eating the right things for my body. Really, I feel so full of energy and healthy. However, I do not find it always easy to eat 160 grams of protein, so I have to supplement with protein powder, and I can link my favorite one below. Let me know if you have any questions. See ya, bye!